Welcome everyone. This is English 102, and yes, we're starting on July 3rd, have a vacation day on July 4th, and then get going Mach 10 with the class. This video is just to give you an overview of the class and how it's structured, and hopefully that will get you started. So this is the home page. What I imagine y'all will mostly want to do when you get here is go to Content. Notice on the left you have a lot of options. Some of these right now, the ones that say draft, are invisible to you, but you'll want to start with Start Here. DD1 is Due Date 1, and you have two kind of subsections to Due Date 1. Each has 3 activities you have to complete. And then you'll click down to Module 2. There's Due Date 2, again, 2 subsections, 3 activities each. And so just kind of remind yourself that this is 16 weeks crammed into 7 weeks, so it is going to be a little intense. So this is the general where work will be listed for what you need to do. So you'll again come under Content and work your way down the side. Do make sure you check out the course information. There's information here including a link to the syllabus. Also check out the course calendar. That gives you a heads up of what we're doing and when, and basically most deadlines are Tuesdays and Fridays except this week. The first deadline is Wednesday. However, the next deadline is Friday. I do know that some of you may be recovering from this week and traveling. Heck, I'm out of state. I'm visiting friends in Texas this week, so I understand. So if Due Date 2 doesn't kind of trickle in until on Saturday, that's okay. The world will not end. But just realize you already do have 2 deadlines this week. Let's go back to course information, click out on the syllabus. Now here's the first important thing. The syllabus and some of the other work is in Google Docs, and to be able to see these documents, you will need to be logged into your UA Gmail. If you are not logged into your UA Gmail before you try to click out to this, you will not be able to see it. I'm going to go back to course. You'll notice up here in the upper left hand corner, shared Google Drive. So there's a link that will take you to a shared drive that everyone in the course has. Again, you know you're in your University of Arizona Drive space if in the upper left hand corner you see the logo and the shared folder will pop up. If you want to drag the shared folder over to your My Drive so you can easily see it, click on over here on the left, Shared with Me, and there should be a folder that says English 308. I don't have it since I started it, and then you could just grab the folder and drag it to My Drive and it'll stay there permanently, so like how I have all these folders here. So shared drive, you'll need to have access to that. Use your University of Arizona email. So again, if you click on any of these links that go out to assignment prompts or the syllabus and they don't work, make sure you're logged into the correct email. That's probably the vast majority of the time that's the problem. Please carefully read the syllabus. Because you're in Google Drive, you have the ability to highlight and make comments, and I'm asking that you do so. But during this chat, and some of your classmates already have, what I want to draw your attention to is our course. You're going to have 3 major projects for the course. You're going to first do a research project proposal. You're going to pick a narrowed research topic or a research question. Then you're going to do an annotated bibliography, and that's basically formal notes. Don't be just because I use the word notes, don't think it's a casual genre. It's a formal genre. But annotated bibliography, and then the third project is going to be a research argument based on the research you do. So basically you're going to have a research question. You're going to do secondary research, library research. You're going to be required to use scholarly resources. So that's academic journals, peer-reviewed books, and then you're going to construct an argument based on the research you did to answer your research question. You will have a lot of homework and other short assignments, the vast majority of which helps build towards your major projects. Okay, so told you where to look for stuff to do. Again, you're going to start here, and then you've got, 3 for each. The books. There's 2 books for the class. Actually, in here. So the first one is, oh, I should have italicized this. La la la. There we go. Okay, the first one is the Cengage Guide to Research. You can get this paper. I'm just going out to this so you see the cover. You can get this book in paper. There are definitely used copies out there. Feel free to do it. However, I link to the digital version because it's summer and I'm not surprised if a bunch of you are traveling and it might be easier to purchase the digital copy. So 1, that's book number 1, Cengage Guide to Research. Book number 2, this you have to get digitally. It's technically called Writer's Help. Let's see. I have a Mac. It always likes to okay, go to the home page here. So Writer's Help, when you first log in, it's probably going to look something more like this. Writer's Help 2.0, Lunsford edition. It's the digital version of the St. Martin's Handbook. However, you do need the digital version because, for example, under diagnostics here, early next week you'll be doing the sentence grammar diagnostic. You can't find that in the paper book. But otherwise, it's like a digital book. It just has a lot of content that you will get to read and process. And notice that there are little blue to-do deadlines. They're also listed in the course. At this point, I feel like this is enough to get you started. So again, just remember, start here, your first 2 deadlines. Notice you got some common stuff. Introduce yourself, read the syllabus, map of weekly schedule activity. I just want you to be aware of how much time this is going to take. And then these 3 activities actually get you reading the 2 books and starting to think about research, writing. While I'm looking here, I guess I am going to click out on this. Okay, so this activity here, visualize the rhetorical situation, you're going to be doing it in Google Slides. So click out on this. Here's the activity, and that's the assignment. And then right click, and you're going to make a new slide. So over on the left, hold on, let's delete that again. Let's be coherent this morning. Okay, so I'm over here in the menu on the left where the slides will pile up. Right click on it, right click on the small icon of the slide, click duplicate slide, and then what you'll do is you'll change the name. Shelly R. Oop. So I'm going to do that so it fits. Change the name and then do the activity. I hope that makes sense. Okay, enough rambling. It's been 8 minutes. Thank you, everyone. I look forward to working with you this week. Or not this week, the next 7 weeks.